just happened to be working around the corner up here in Brisbane. They sent me up here for a couple of weeks, and thought I'd pop into the Brisbane Lions new training facility. It's called Brighton Homes Arena, and I've got a kitchen, cafe style shop, and it's the home of the Brisbane Lions, their new training facility. I think it opened back in October 2022, and now it's up and running. This is all the administration and all the offices. Ground's a little bit better nick than I saw it last week. Looks like some players in training. They've got their grandstand over there. Apparently there's going to be a big restaurant up on the hill, and over the back there behind the other goals there, that's going to be another oval, so that I guess the girls and the boys can train at the same time. Okay, let's go in and have a look. One coach. Yep, Michael Voss. Yep, Brisbane's greatest player, and now Carlton coach, ex-Port Adelaide Lion coach. I'd like you to meet Jake at the bar. Say hey everyone, come in and support him, give him some work. He gets a bit bored here at times. He's got a good array of drinks off the top shelf, and he can sell you a stubby holder too if you need. So alright, let's come around the corner here. We'll be back in a sec, Jake. Alright. They've got their wig posters, I would presume. I don't think wig was around doing them back in the day, so when Fitzroy won the flags. So yeah, the Roys have been around for a long time. So what did they win? 2, 4, 6, 8 premierships in their time, and of course the Brisbane 3 in a row, the Lions 01, 02, 03, and the girls in 2021 did very well. Okay, let's come around the back here. It's the Q clash, Brisbane Lions and the Gold Coast Suns. Got the reception and merchandise area. I think she goes home at 4 o'clock, and it is now 5 o'clock, 10 past 5, so she's not home. Okay, I've got a little bit of gear. I think it needs to be boosted up somewhat, which it'll probably will in time. They can't do everything in one go. Alright, now we'll go around to their little museum they've got here. I dare say a lot of the stuff for the Fitzroy is down in Brunswick, and yeah, this is mainly Lions. Okay, we've got the kitchen, the wild kitchen for the Lions. Go wild. Must have all sorts of coffees and everything. A few cafe seating, dining. Not sure what's on the menu, but I'm sure it'll just be similar stuff. I don't know if you can see that. in. Okay, and we also have a bit of their museum here. Got the Lions cups. They still get the Brisbane Bears in there. That's about the only thing they've got for them. But we've got a bit of Lions, a bit of Fitzroy. I've got the O2. And just as you predict, my battery goes flat. But anyway, you get the gist of what it is. I'm sure it'll get bigger over time. Okay, here's part of their gym setup at the Lions. It's called Total Fusion Lions, where this car park here is where they all come in. And I'm pretty sure all this and the back car park over there is gonna go, and it's gonna be a oval for a secondary oval. If they're smart, they'd set it up like the MCG and the same standards. Light towers are pretty specky. Check that out. Pretty wild. And what do we got? Two. So, just show you from here what it looks like from the opposite side. So not bad. You can see the sun goes down over there, so west, and you've got the grandstand looking with the sun behind, so that's great for the spectators and also for the office administration, probably corporates and all that sort of thing as well. So they won't have the sun in their eyes when it's all happening. And I would dare say it's going to be their big electronic scoreboard right behind the goals. So I hope the posts and everything don't mess it up. But yeah, there's going to be a restaurant. I forget what he called it, something on the hill. But yeah, oval's looking pretty specky. Not quite in the shape of the MCG or Adelaide Oval, how they crisscross the oval. It's just probably a summer cut. But I won't bore you walking around. We'll go over to the grandstand. Here we are looking out from the middle of the grandstand. Looks like a pretty good view, no matter where you seat. They just did a lights check, and yeah, they look pretty specky. Can't really see what's going on here, but we'll just go and ask this fella what he thinks of the new premises. How you going, matey?
Good, mate, yourself?
South Aussie Jack. What's your name?
Michael.
Michael. What do you think of the new place here?
Absolutely amazing.
Isn't it? And it's still got a lot to go.
Absolutely, yeah.
I've heard there's going to be a restaurant up on the hill here, and another second oval down the back there. So she should look pretty good.
Yeah, a couple more years and come online, and yeah, childcare facilities as well. So
they probably need to expand the memorabilia section, get a bit of stuff from the Fitzroy Lions and put in there as well.
Absolutely, yeah. So the boardroom's got some more memorabilia upstairs, yeah.
Has it?
Fitzroy, so,
oh, right, yeah.
So no, the history's there.
It certainly is.
Not hidden.
I only saw one Brisbane Bears Guernsey there. I think they could have put something a little bit more. I know they probably didn't win any silverware or anything like that, but a mate played for him back in the day. Martin Leslie won a best and fairest for the Bears. Some great players. Choco played up here. So yeah, I'm sure they would love to come back and see the fruits of where they could have been training instead of where were they training back at Carrara, I think, in the day.
They would have been, yeah. And these guys didn't have a proper home ground for many years as well, so they would do their field work at one oval there, they'd go to the gym in other place, they'd do their track work and somewhere else.
So it's all mixed up.
They're all at one home for everything. It's
beautiful, and the girls as well.
That's exactly right. This is the girls' home.
Yeah. Well, women, I should say, not girls, women. Where did they train beforehand? Was it wasn't Suncorp or anywhere like that, was it?
No. So the Brisbane Lions have got access to about 5 different sort of regional ovals. Yeah. So they sort of spread the love around a little bit.
Oh, okay. So
now it's going to be based obviously purely here, but they're still looking at doing a few regional little scratch matches around the place there, so that really get that community engagement still into it. It's not going to be just here.
It'd be like Ports back home. We don't get to go on Adelaide Oval unless we're playing there, and we only train, I think, a couple of nights before a home game.
Yeah, right.
Crows are exactly the same, and I'm sure you guys would be the same. You wouldn't go to the Gabba and train there anytime you want. You'd only get there
the Adelaide
as
Crows
a home
management team were up here today, actually having a look at the stadium. Yeah.
Oh, awesome!
So,
you would learn quite a bit because they're trying to build a whole new stadium and premises and that sort of thing.
So they've learned a lot today, and they've taken away with them. And they get big shiny premises out of it. Fit for purpose, most importantly.
Hey, that's right, exactly right. Because where they're at now, it's like a construction zone at Football Park. It's being changed. Everything's being knocked over, and I sort of half feel for the guys because no one, as much as they're the mortal enemy, no one likes to see that for anyone. They should have the best of things. When they first started, they were training. They had ATCO huts and all that sort of thing for the administration, so they did it hard in the early days. But it is going to be something to behold later on, and probably the biggest thing is car parking. I think they said there was a 3-story car park over the back here.
Over the side, you can just see
the roof of it.
Over there,
yep.
on the side.
And
car park out the front, and we've got players car park out the side, and then 2 more car parks out that side. All over the other side of the road's a car park as well.
I thought that was going when the oval were.
There's still a big car park there, and the oval's on the other side of that car park.
Oh, okay. Yep. Because you still need somewhere to for the people to come and train and that sort of thing. The transfusion lines. Because what about the getting in and out from the city?
Well, the train is your number 1 stop.
Oh, beautiful. Yep.
2 platforms of it at the moment.
Yep. And that's what you need. You need public transport to be sort of.
Right to the door.
It's like the MCG. It's just unbelievable how they can bring in train after train after train. Adelaide's sort of similar, but we haven't got access to a train on the eastern side of the city. We've only got it on the western side, but it heads out to Elizabeth, it heads out to Noarlunga, and it heads out to the port as well. So it's pretty good in that sense. What's happening here? We getting a training session or what?
Doing some lighting testing actually. So
okay, I saw the lights come on before.
Yeah, so we've got to achieve a 1,000 lux to broadcast level.
Yep.
And this is what we're doing the final testing tonight. So we'll be here till midnight. Doing,
oh wow, yeah.
Doing a test, but it's
yeah, that's all part of it. If you want to broadcast on Friday, Saturday night. And there won't be any chance. It would be more the women's broadcast. It wouldn't be so much the men's playing a home game here or anything like that.
Well, we've got a trial match on the 2nd of March for Geelong versus.
Oh right, okay.
Men's game here, so. But all the normal broadcasters are women's matches, correct?
Yeah. Because it'd be the crowd. You wouldn't get how many here? Probably 8,000, 10,000.
Well, it's rated to 10,000, but we'd probably cap it at 8,000.
Yep. And I can see a bit of comfort there with the lawn on the edges there as the steps. So and people like coming and having that cruisy picnic atmosphere on the hill. And I dare say that while the bar's pretty quiet at the moment, it'll pick up game time.
That's it.
So, all right, Michael, I shall leave you to it.
No worries, good on you, mate. Thank you.
Cheers.